A very good friend of mine is incredibly buff and he works out every day, goes to the gym. And when you see him, he looks extremely strong. And he's very successful in his life. As a businessman, as an entrepreneur, mashallah, he's got a lot of fame. If I mention his name, you'll probably know him. Incredibly successful individual. One of his mentors, he told me, you know such and such. Do you know why he's so successful and established? I said, why? He said, because he has incredible self-control when it comes to mu'mineen and believers. So I'll give you one example. Once, he was standing with a group of us. I was there too, as in his mentor. He said, we were all together when some random guy walks up to him and another fellow Shia, but someone who was very disrespectful, and he started to abuse him verbally. And of course, he kept his calm. Our friend here, he kept his calm. He didn't react. Eventually, the guy was agitated. Again, I don't know the reason. And he lifted up his hand and slapped him in the face. He said when he slapped him, we all expected our friend to grab this guy and beat the living daylights out of him. Because he's so strong and well built, he was able to knock him out. He said, but when he got the slap over his head, he simply lowered his head and walked away. And for a few minutes, we were shocked. We were thinking, why didn't he react? The other guy was tiny, and he was abusive, and he started it. Why didn't he do anything? He said, later on, I went up to him. I said, what happened to you? He said, look, I thought about reacting. I thought about responding in kind. But I thought about it for a second, and I thought if I punch him, he's going to knock out or probably die. And given that he's a Shia, I didn't want to hurt him. He's a Shia. And I said, subhanallah. His mentor was telling me, he said, the reason he is so successful in this dunya, in the akhirah, God knows what Amirul Mu'mineen has prepared for him. Because when you respect a fellow Shia for no other reason, not because we happen to be friends or acquaintances or we go to the same masjid or because we come from the same country or nationality. No, because he's a Shia and no other reason, then the love he has for Amirul Mu'mineen is the person you're transacting with here. The Imam himself will reward you. One of those rewards is for you to be successful and make a truckload of money in this world as this friend has. MashaAllah, as I said, you probably recognize his name if I mention it.